Hey guys, Chico, he provides. Hey, today I got two things going on. One is today is the day that I mentored Dakota, fine young man. Gained lots of ground. I'm truly impressed with this young man, and I'm truly proud of the strides he made. And he may come along. He is 15, and his mind is now thinking towards a vehicle, a truck to be specific. So we're going to go start looking at some trucks, and we're going to start formulating prices and down payments and all of that kind of stuff, and the whole financial side of it, and also kind of help him decide what it is he's looking for. But we're going to do something else at the same time. On our way, there's not much in our town. There's probably some trucks to be had, but we'll get a wider, deeper understanding of value and availability by traveling north. And by traveling north, we're going to pass right by the scrapyard. We're going to haul off scrap today. We are on our debt-free march on our Dave Ramsey baby steps. We're in baby step 4, and I'm trying to gather up cash everywhere I can. And we had, if you've watched our past videos, we had a month that was horrible. We had all kinds of stuff break, go wrong, die. I mean, it was costly. So I'm also kind of trying to make up for that. But we're going to haul off scrap. We save, that is all sheet aluminum. It is pie pans and most of my wife uses this kind of hairspray, and these are aluminum, and I can haul those off and sell them. It's sheet aluminum. This is aluminum foil. This is a thing of Christmas lights. I think it pays like 3 cents a pound. I don't know. I haven't done it in years. But we save all that kind of stuff. This is a piece of cast aluminum, and then there's what everybody thinks of when they think of recycling. Aluminum cans. Now, we rarely drink anything out of aluminum cans, my wife and I. She'll occasionally drink a Coke, because she does have that Coca-Cola habit. And I occasionally will find a semi-healthy drink or a tea with low or no sugar, and I'll drink that. But virtually most of those aren't ours. Our kids will stop by, visit, and they'll have cans, and we'll keep those, or we pick them up in parking lots. We just pick them up wherever we can, and we save them. And we've got a full trash can. They're paying, I called 2 days ago, it's paying 44 cents a pound, and we're going right by there, so I'm not putting any money out to haul them off, because that would take away from my profit margin. So we're going literally right by it. We're going to haul those off. We're going to see what this stuff brings. We've got copper wire up here, but that'll be another trip. I don't want to throw a bunch of stuff in the middle of my van. Oh, no, wait. I did have this stuff here. There's an old junk skillet, and these big wire pieces, they were just in the way. And an old pizza, oven pizza thing that we haven't used in years, so get rid of it. I was cleaning out the cabinets. So that's going to haul off too. I think it's only paying about 3 cents a pound, but it's in the way and we're stopping, so I'd rather have 3 cents a pound than get nothing out of it, or spend my gas money to haul it to the other side of town and throw it in a recycle tote. So that's what we're doing. We're going to do two things. We're going to open Dakota's eyes to cost and availability on his vehicles, and how much money he needs to be saving. And I'm going to show him too that we're always doing some kind of side hustle, that money, it's good to have money coming in from 4 or 5 or a dozen different places. It'll help your bottom line, and it'll help him buy that pickup truck. So if you guys like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up and share this video, and it would help us a great deal if you would subscribe and ring that little bell. We'll be back. I'll show you what we're doing. We are at Goodman's Recycling, and there's Dakota. You want to say hi, Dakota? Hi. And we are hauling our scrap off. Goodman's got a good setup. you don't have to drive through where scrap has been dumped, unless you're hauling like a truckload of ferrous metal. But here's the receiving. It is easy peasy. You just drive in, and I'll show you in a little bit what the outcome is. Okay guys, we didn't have much, and here's what it paid out. It paid out $17.09 total. Christmas lights paid, paid 10 cents I think. Aluminum sheeting paid $4.90. Aluminum cast paid 81 cents. Aluminum cans paid 11 bucks. And I had a stainless steel pie pan that paid 28 cents. Probably more than I could have got out of it at a yard sale. So, we're not going to get rich, but we're not going to go broke. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. I forgot this. This probably only pay pennies, but hey, I'll take it. So we pulled back through. I had that scrap metal, that iron. Didn't think it'd pay but pennies, and this was stuff that was just in the way. Those, let me stop. Those big, like, they look like fan covers. I actually used those to weight down the cans that our aluminum cans was in, but they're just kind of in the way. Anyway, $1.36 for just stuff that was in the way and generally just gets thrown away. So $17.09 and $1.36, not a bad stop. Thanks guys. So we made it back home. And I didn't do any footage of us stopping at car lots and such, because he's not ready to buy. He's 15. But what we did do, we started, the lesson I wanted him to learn first is what not to buy. What you don't need, what you can't afford. And then that opened up avenues of, well, what can I afford? What do I need? That kind of stuff. So we went to a new car dealership first, and we looked at exactly his want list. What if he could just throw the money out? What would he want? And we looked at quad cab dualies Dodges and quad cab 4-wheel drive Dodges. The trucks we looked at were over $60,000 a piece. So we looked at the top of the line, the wish list. And then we got in my vehicle and I had him get his calculator out. And we figured payments, we figured interest, we figured sales tax, stuff like that. And then his eyes just got huge, and he began to realize that there's much more to the money that comes out of your wallet than just the price of the vehicle. We talked about depreciation. And I mentioned the Powerball today is 127 million. And I told him, I said, let me tell you my opinion of buying a new car. If I hit the $127 million lottery tonight, now let's say that I wind up with half of it or a little less than half of it, I still would not buy a brand new vehicle. And we talked depreciation, and I showed him what, if he bought a new vehicle, how much he would lose day one, and then how much the vehicle would be worth in 4 years versus what he owed on it in 4 years. It was eye-opening for him. It just kind of blew his mind. And then we worked our way down. We even stopped at a buy here, pay here, so that I could kind of show him what that avenue would do for his wallet. And then we ended up back here in our hometown with some more reasonably priced vehicles that he can probably afford. We discussed him earning money. We discussed him saving that money and saving it in a manner that they pay him for using his money. Passive income. So it was a great day, and he has a better understanding of where he's at, what he needs, what he wants, and what he can afford. And we stopped, and there's these, they're like newspaper type magazines of vehicles for sale all over the place. We stopped and picked up 2 of those, and he took those home with him. I suggested he start looking online, and basically we're just getting I'm getting him used to doing research so that he has a better understanding of what he should pay for what kind of vehicle and what kind of vehicle is it that he can afford. So this is a great day. The scrap was awesome, which taught him another lesson, another income stream. Well, it wasn't much. It was $18.45 or something like that. It was under 19 bucks, but it's passive income. It's scrap that I just pick up in the course of my day. And when our kids come to visit, we'll throw their cans out. So, and it didn't cost me anything to stop there. We were literally driving, we drove within a block of there. So I went 1 block out of my way. And we hauled off the scrap, and he learned something, which is the whole point. So it was a good day. I'm back home. I got a lot to do this afternoon, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. Scrapping and mentoring, it's a good way to spend your morning. Godspeed, guys. Thanks for coming along. We appreciate you more than you know.